this video, we are going to talk about Elizabeth Holmes' life after prison for convicted defrauder. Where are they now? So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. 7 years on from the exposure of her company Theranos' dubious scientific claims, Elizabeth Holmes finally received a sentence of 11 years and 3 months in jail at a San Jose courthouse on November 18th. The disgraced CEO, who raised nearly $1 billion for her Silicon Valley startup after dropping out of Stanford aged 19, was convicted of 4 counts of wire fraud back in January. Judge Edward J. Davila also ruled that Holmes would be supervised for 3 years following her release from prison. According to federal guidelines, Holmes's crimes are punishable by up to 20 years of incarceration, but many had expected the 38 years old to receive a far lighter sentence, with her lawyers pushing for just 18 months of house arrest. Prosecutors, however, argued for 15 years of jail time, along with $804 million in damages for investors, pointing out that a harsher sentence in such a high-profile case could help deter future startup fraud schemes. Holmes, who is currently pregnant with her second child, is expected to give birth before surrendering to custody on April 27th to begin serving time. "I am devastated by my failings," she told the court, where her partner Billy Evans, with whom she shares a 1-year-old son, and family had come to show their support. "I have felt deep pain for what people went through because I failed them." After apologizing to her investors, patients, and employees, she closed her statement with a questionable Rumi quote, "Yesterday I tried to change the world. Today I'm wise and want to change myself." At Holmes' trial in San Jose, California, prosecutors said she knowingly misled doctors and patients about Theranos' flagship product, the Edison machine, which the company claimed could detect cancer, diabetes, and other conditions using just a few drops of blood. They also accused Holmes of vastly exaggerating the firm's performance to its financial backers. Jurors ultimately found her guilty on 4 counts of fraud, with a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. But they found her not guilty on 4 other charges, and failed to reach a verdict on 3 more. Before Judge Edward Davila issued his sentence on Friday, Holmes read a speech to the court in which she tearfully apologized to investors and patients. Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes was sentenced Friday to more than 11 years in prison for fraud after deceiving investors about the purported efficacy of her company's blood testing technology. She was ordered to surrender on April 27th. Holmes was convicted in January in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California. She cried while speaking to the court ahead of her sentencing on Friday. "I love Theranos. It was my life's work," Holmes said. "My team meant the world to me. I am devastated by my failings. I'm so sorry. I gave everything I had to build my company." Her defense team argued she should face a maximum sentence of 18 months, according to court filings. Instead, she was given 135 months, which amounts to 11 years and 3 months, behind bars. The Wall Street Journal first broke the story of how Theranos' blood testing technology was struggling to meet expectations in 2015. Whistleblowers and other witnesses came forth to provide detailed accounts of how Holmes and former operating chief Ramesh Sunny Balwani deceived patients, partners, investors, and employees about the company's progress and the capabilities of its technology. Once valued at $9 billion by private investors, Theranos shut down in 2018. "Thank you for having me. Thank you for the courtesy and respect you have shown me," she said Friday. "I have felt deep pain for what people went through because I failed them. To investors, patients, I am sorry." Prosecutors sought a 15-year sentence for the pregnant 38-year-old former billionaire and Silicon Valley celebrity. In July, Balwani, who was romantically involved with Holmes years earlier, was found guilty of 12 criminal fraud charges. His sentencing is set for next month. U.S. District Court Judge Edward Davila, who presided over Holmes' trial, handed down the sentence. The erstwhile billionaire had attempted to move for a new trial after a former employee appeared at her doorstep in August to speak with her. Holmes' partner, Billy Evans, told the court that the former employee made remorseful remarks at their shared residence. But that employee, Adam Rosendorf, told the court that his remarks were due to distress at the thought of a child spending time without their mother. The Theranos founder gave birth in July to her first child and is expecting another. Holmes' sentencing comes as another young tech former billionaire icon, Sam Bankman-Fried, faces a daunting future following the sudden collapse of his cryptocurrency exchange FTX last week. Bankman-Fried hasn't been charged with a crime, but he's in legal jeopardy after revelations that his company was unable to give depositors their money back because some of it was used to fund risky, losing bets. Elizabeth Holmes dropped out of Stanford at 19 to start blood testing startup Theranos. The technology was praised as revolutionary, and Holmes was hailed as the next Steve Jobs. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.
It was our pleasure to spend some time with you. Thank you for watching the WTH channel. Let us know what you think of this video in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe for more content.